Listen, I am super excited to bring you this video. We're going to be taking a look at my $20,000 Robinhood investing portfolio. And what's interesting is my investment philosophy has kind of been changing. And I realized that historically, I haven't been setting up this account in the most beneficial way to me. So I'm actually transferring some funds, moving things around. And now's a really good time to follow along because I'm getting back to the point where I'm going to be going hard at the stock market and investing and building this portfolio alongside a lot of you guys. So if that interests you, definitely subscribe to the channel. But I just want to jump right in. So what I'm going to end up doing is sharing my screen here. And I want to talk about a couple things that I've realized over the past year. So here's my $20,000 Robinhood investing portfolio. And one thing that I realized is that as I started taking on side projects with my duplex renovation and a lot of different things that were going on with my business, I realized that one, I lost a ton of time that I used to focus on the stock market. And so all of my returns started dwindling, and it wasn't something that I was super focused on. I mean, I used to be in this application like every single day, looking at what was going on, and I would really make calculated decisions as to when I was investing in certain companies and selling at certain points. And honestly, it's just not an investment style that aligns with who I am as a person and how comfortable I feel investing. So what I've started doing is actually adjusting my strategy quite a bit. The first thing that happened was when I made my $55,000 review video, I realized that in this Robinhood portfolio, I actually was making more in dividend income than I am in my Roth IRA. And so I decided, hey, it's probably best for me to transfer some of the funds out of Robinhood into M1 Finance and be able to recognize all of the investment potential that it has by not getting taxed on it. And so that's exactly what I started doing. So that's why there's $3,000 of buying power. In this account, you can also see that there's far less investments than what I had before. I used to sort of be creating my own little ETF by investing in different individual stocks. And though that's really fun for me, and at times I was outpacing the stock market, when I checked back in on this portfolio, it was not doing quite as hot as the stock market. And so as an investor, if you're not outpacing the market, well, the best strategy then would probably be to invest in the market tracing ETFs because you're going to on average return 8 to 10%. If you're getting lower than that, like definitely think about adjusting your strategy. And if you are returning more than that, well, you're doing a great job as an investor. And so looking at this, I don't have nearly as many stocks as I used to have. I still have a lot actually scrolling through this, but some of the positions that are a lot higher, VTI, this is one where I'm actually investing $5 every single day. It used to be a literal $5 every trading day, but then I realized that if I wanted to invest $5 for 365 days in the calendar year, it would be a daily buy of $7.26 because the stock market is closed for different holidays. It's closed on the weekend. And so I just wanted to make that adjustment. And that's what I started doing in this particular investment. This is one that I'm doing really well in over the past, couple years, up 22% here. And my average cost is $205. You can see it's $251 right now. This is just one of my all-time favorite investments. Another one of my favorites is SPHD, though this one isn't going to give you any crazy like returns. It's not going to go up as crazy as the stock market might go up, but it's also not going to drop if we have a bear market just as much as the market would drop too. It's more of a conservative investment, but what I like is the steady dividend income. So if I scroll down, you're going to notice that consistently this pays around, $9 or $10 in dividend income every single month. And again, for me, dividend investing, why I love it so much is it's truly the most passive income that you can possibly return. All you need to do is put your money up front into the market, into like smart investments, different ETFs or companies that are paying dividends. I like looking at dividend kings and investing in those, but realistically, like it doesn't matter what I do after that. These companies have a proven track record in history. They're financially stable. They're blue chip companies. And typically you're just going to be earning some solid additional income on that. Now it takes a lot of money to make a significant amount in dividend income, but that's where they talk about the power of compound interest and the dividend snowballs that are created. So the way I'm going to go ahead and sort this portfolio now is by the total percentage return that I've received. And you can see I'm around, 20% on most of these, but some of these I've had actually quite significant returns, like with Microsoft, where on 2 shares, I'm up 132%, AbbVie 78%. And then PSEC, which was a dividend play that I was trying to get 100 shares of so I could do an options trading strategy. That's down 32%. So that was interesting. I was like halfway there with 61 shares and then sort of fell to the wayside. But as I keep scrolling down here just to show you the rest of the investments in this account, some of these are probably going to change a bit. Amazon 5 shares almost up 100%, and then Meta up 406%. So obviously hindsight's 2020 on some of these investments. I wish that I put a little bit more money into things like Meta when I first bought that share. But what's interesting is I typically, when I'm buying different investments, I'm sharing, what's going on kind of in my mind and like why I'm picking up different investments. And some of them work out quite well, but then others, this one's down 32%. And I had sold some that were down too. I mean, there wasn't anything too wild. Luckily, like Tesla, I know a lot of people have lost money on Tesla. I'm still a firm believer in the company. I actually broke even on Tesla, which was kind of cool just because I had gotten in on them so early. They'd been up for me for a very long time, and only recently, with all the news and everything going on, they've been trending downward. So it's been interesting to follow along with that. But that's kind of what the overall portfolio is looking like at the moment. So another element that I used to showcase on this channel a lot was the dividend income I was receiving from this portfolio. So I want to do that today, and then like a lot of the future videos, I've kind of combined different portfolios to show my overall dividend income. But here we go. So this is everything that I'm receiving in the month of March, and it totals up to $58.13. Just scrolling through, I mean, I just whipped that out the top of my head. I'm pretty good at math, as you can see. Pfizer at the bottom here, $17.40. Ford with a couple dividends. I don't know why there were two broken up payments there. Maybe they had a special dividend come out. Oh, here's actually the Tesla sell that I had, which, I've been holding on to them for a while, so it's kind of emotional for me. Johnson & Johnson, Walgreens, Microsoft, Stag, PSEC, Qualcomm, Meta. These are all just different dividends that I received this month. And to be honest, I added it up off screen. That's why I knew how much it was. I'm not actually that good at math. All right, now that's pretty much it for this portfolio now. I think I'm going to be making some updates in the future. I'll be keeping different videos posted on the channel with how this portfolio kind of turns out to be. But yeah, definitely implementing some changes, trying to align with my investment style, and then moving forward in a way that's going to be most beneficial to how much money I'm actually earning from it. So if you guys made it this far into the video, might as well hit that like button. Really appreciate you checking it out. And hope you guys have a great day. Thanks.